So maintenance has just completed and we got the new update. There's a lot to go over with new shop sales and some super cool new weapon skins. We have a new open world dungeon about to unlock, a double Sollant event, new weekly missions, a solo dungeon, compensation, and all your weekly store resets where you can get some really valuable rewards. So let's go through everything in this video and we'll begin with the new shop update. This includes a new outfit, the Sanctified Soul. We can view more, have a proper look at this thing, and that's on a male character. You can remove the decoration, basically removing those arm pieces. I hope this thing looks a bit better on a female character. And it does indeed. That's the outfit. You're wearing high heels for some reason. And you can of course remove the decoration. And that's the full outfit. And you can of course change all the colors to how you want. But what's really cool are these new weapons. Divine Decree. This is the new spear, the new sword and shield, the daggers, the longbow. You even get the quiver on the back there. Your crossbows, your staff, the book, and then the wand, and finally the great sword. So some super cool looking weapons there, at least for some of them. But other than that, just a new Amitoi, the Seedling, with a bonus in the forest region. Now, am I fast enough to get to this field, boss? Made it, 30 seconds to spare. With regards to the shop, they're still selling this bundle with pretty much the cutest morph in the game. I would get it if it was a standalone thing, but there's a bunch in the bundle that I don't really want. Particularly the Glide morph is super meh. They've returning the Phantom Skull, returning the Storm Raven, and then these Amitois. This boss is so melee unfriendly, especially when dudes kites him around. Rank 11, that's okay. And keep in mind that's solo, but no drops. But yes, with our milestones, this week we'll bring the Dungeon Crimson Manor tomorrow. That means you'll want to have saved up those Abyss tokens. I'll get a ton more by spamming out my dungeons today. As they finally fixed the matchmaking bug, we can actually get the bonus rewards via the random queue. And I crafted a whole load of Crimson Mansion contracts. For some reason it has two different ones because the place is so massive. I just hope there's enough room for everybody who is going to inevitably want to go there. You can see on their time slots here as well, confirmed March the 1st and March the 22nd for those of you on US East, just due to the way the timing works. So be prepared for that. However, I would highly recommend, if you're a native Sollant, wait for the double Sollant this weekend. They even state save your dungeon points. However, we don't know exactly when we will get that. I guess we'll have to check our buffs and hopefully they'll add it listed here when we actually receive it, like 100% more Sollant gain. I wish they would have added a bit more detail to this. The Crimson Mansion is indeed a massive new dungeon with a total of 4 new floors, which are really extensive. Look at the size of this, and the final floor is this massive area. And it has all of these new mobs here depending on which floor you're in. But we don't know exactly what loot's actually going to be introduced here. So we'll have to wait and see until tomorrow what is actually added. Keep in mind a new rotation of weekly missions. All the rewards pretty much stay the same here. We still got blue runes, but the week after next we should be getting purple runes, along with potentially the next tier of material transmutation, allowing us to get to like conversion 4 or 5 to be able to have the chance to get tier 2 gear. That's the hope, and it will probably bring trait resonance. So it's recommended save any of your trash gear that you find farming in those open world dungeons. I just save onto tier 1 purple and tier 2 purple, as the blues are kind of not that worth saving for that and take up just too much inventory space. So do your tasks, get to 500, get the trait unlock stones, including all the other rewards. Jump to your mail, get the compensation, 500 Ornate coins for the maintenance, and go ahead and spend them right here. We're coming to the end of the month of March, so be sure to get those monthly sales. If you haven't done so already, input the coupon GetWild500 and you should receive 500 free Ornate coins extra. In terms of the solo dungeon, well, it is just the return of Mallgrass and Murdoch, so you shouldn't have too much trouble there if you got the practice in for the first week, but you can now push to try get to tier 4 and to tier 5 depending on what combat power you're at. Also do your Gate of Infinity for the achievement rewards, and then we jump to our merchants. Make sure to get your weekly contract scrolls here, and I generally get the daily food as well for your cooking. Get your daily guild items and your weekly conversion stones, your weekly enchanted ink and your extract stones, and lastly your resistance goods merchant. Spend those medals, get your ores, materials, magic powder, polished crystals, and don't get your unlock stones. Totally not worth that there. And that's about it for today's update. Again, be aware of the Crimson Mansion unlocking this week. All your contract scrolls can be spent there, and I'm sure we'll unlock a whole host of new tier 2 items to be earned within that dungeon, with of course abysmal drop rates. But at least you get loyalty coins which you can spend to purchase the gear you want. But that's it for now. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.